It's time to dad.
Hey guys, welcome back to Time to Dad. It's been a couple weeks. We're kind of doing this new thing where we don't do quite as many episodes. We're getting older. Yeah, we're getting older, and we're keeping it a little more casual than we had been. But thank you guys for hanging out with us. Check out the previous episode if you didn't see it. Anyways, I feel like Jason should have done the episode with all of his doo-doo football gear on. We got the Super Bowl coming up Sunday. I don't know who's in the Super Bowl. Maybe Jason can enlighten us.
All I can say is y'all get older and I stay the same age, okay? I'm going to stay right here.
Yeah, it don't work.
Whatever you got to tell yourself. One day you're just going to wake up and be like, damn, my shit's falling apart.
I had a customer, you got to laugh your ass off. So it's funny because she wasn't a new car customer. She was selling us her car. So I didn't have to like suck up to her at that point. But by the end of so she kind of wasted my time in a weird way, but it is what it is, part of the job. But by the end of the conversation, I noticed on her license that she's the same age as my little sister, which is 96. And she's like, yeah, so your sister's going to be 30 and or something to that effect. And I'm like, oh, I guess I didn't think of that. And she's like, yeah, I'm going to be 30 and I think it was March 1st. I said, oh, you got a birthday coming up. She's like, yeah, I'm going to be 30. And I was like, I'm sorry to hear that. But she just kind of got, and it just flowed out of me in like a casual way. But in reality, I would never
like you were having beers with your buddies and you were like,
I would never say that to a customer. I'm just like programmed to fuck with people who like turn 30 or 40 or 50 or whatever.
I just hit 40 January 27th. I'm old.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I know. I'm falling apart every day. I feel it, man. I go to the gym now and I'm like, am I just sore or is my fucking leg about to fall off?
I go to the imaginary gym and I'm like, am I just Thor or is this just all natural?
You got to get into the real gym, man. It feels good. It feels good.
I am a pile of garbage. I'll tell you. I really, really want to turn my life around and get back to...
It only takes 3 weeks to form a habit. Like that one JT just lit up.
Damn. So he's been doing that for a lot more than 3 weeks. I know that.
Yeah.
Look at him. He's like, shit, I just got canceled. Yeah, no, man. There's going to be some American football played on Sunday.
Yeah, you throwing a big shebang?
So I'm very...
I don't know. What do you do when you're...
I'm not superstitious, but I'm a little stitious. We do have a pretty decent track record. So for those of you dads who are more of the like, growing your garden and enjoying the outdoors on Sundays, the team in the Super Bowl this year, the two teams are the Seattle Seahawks and the New England Patriots. And New England Patriots, which I happen to be a fan of, are going for one of two milestones. Okay, so the Patriots are kind of like forming into something of a like the Montreal Canadiens or the New York Yankees of the sport, where that they've been to the Super Bowl 12 times, like an absurd amount of times. So at this point, if the Patriots win or lose, they will set an all-time record. They will be the team with either, and this is very interesting for somebody like Nick or anyone else who is convinced that they will lose or win or whatever else. And I encourage everyone to root against the Patriots because that has never really hurt our chances. But I do think it's a fact that they will either be the winningest franchise in Super Bowl history and surpass the Steelers, or they will officially have lost the most Super Bowls of any team in NFL history. So no matter what, they will be the best at something. and I've made a joke at the beginning when we were prepping the show that, you know, I've been to the Super Bowl 20 times, so it is what it is. But it certainly is something that you don't want to be. You don't want to be the Buffalo Bills. Of course, the Buffalo Bills would love 12 chances to fucking lose the Super Bowl like they do, or any other franchise. But there's something there on that. There's definitely some teachable dad moments when it comes to being a fan of sports and the Super Bowl and the whole thing. But you know, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, Nick.
They're not going to win.
Yeah. Keep singing it.
I don't
Keep
want
singing it,
either
man.
team to win, but I know it don't work that way.
I really don't want Seattle to fucking win.
It almost did. It almost did. It almost happened. So, JT, you're wrong. So, literally, there was a year where the two teams in the Super Bowl were both coached by the Harbaughs, who I kind of despise. And it was Baltimore and San Francisco. And a coworker of mine came to me and he was like, "Hey, who are you rooting for in the Super Bowl?" And I said, "I hope the power goes out." This is a true story. I said, "Fuck that game. I hope nobody wins and the power goes out." What happened in that game, boys? What happened historically that has never happened and never will have happen again? The fucking power went out in New Orleans. So I'm just saying, there's something to be said. No, but JT, if you don't want anybody to win, you just got to root for the power to go out. It almost worked. I was this close. I said, I don't want anybody to win. I hope the power goes out. And it fucking went out. It didn't change the game. They ended up just like playing the game. But for like 20 minutes, the power was out and the world was watching and people were losing their minds. And I said, I fucking called. I said it.
Should have bet on it.
I fucking called that.
On that Kalshi app or whatever.
Can you imagine? I would be Elon Musk. The odds of that, if I had placed that's not a bet you can place, but the odds of that happening are so insurmountable that I would not be talking to you gentlemen. I would have my own fucking yacht and I would find a way to broadcast my podcast 24/7 from my yacht, even though there's no service on the ocean, just to piss you all off while I fucking rub the money all over my body. And I say, I placed the most improbable bet.
Just got weird.
Right.
Sound like a strip club.
Right. I mean, personally, this is a man who has called money pixie dust forever. Now he's
now he's rubbing it on himself.
What am I gonna do? What? Okay. And my
what is happening? This ticket to the Super Bowl is going straight to your head, sir.
There is no value in money, but there is value in a yacht.
There is value in money.
And there is value in myself rubbing.
Where's Joe when we need him? Damn it!
Like Scrooge McDuck. I'm just like swimming in it on my yacht, just fucking 24/7 podcast. Come on, guys, you'd watch it.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Look at how he's hesitating. Look at Nick. He would watch that shit.
24/7.
It's just a 24/7
live action Scrooge McDuck.
No, it would be me dressed as Scrooge.
Oh yeah, I'm not watching that 24/7.
That I won from placing that.
You'd be swimming in a pool of fictitious pixie dust. You'd look like a My Little Pony hairdo.
I would just like crank up the boat so that the money would fly out faster and like with more about. Nobody would ever get it. It would just like be shit and it would sink with the fucking Titanic and it would be meaningless.
Is somebody gonna paint you like a French girl?
I don't know, but they're not. But you know, they can buy their brushes with pixie dust. But what happens after that? That's what matters. It's a talent.
Oh my god, I'm getting us back on track. Anyways, so the Patriots had a shit season last year. 4-13.
This year?
Last year.
Yes.
Yeah.
The largest, so there's, if we want to talk about Patriot stats, we can go there.
No, I just want to talk about their comeback after having such a shit season and how we can relate that to being a dad and raising kids and they bet, dude, no one expected them to bounce back from a 4-13 season to go into the big. We're going to get canceled on YouTube for saying Super Bowl, aren't we? We got to call it the big game or some shit. Anyways, they got bigger fish to fry.
Think it's a problem. I'm not concerned.
Yeah, so let's talk about they're not looking at our shit. But let's talk about setbacks with kids, man, and how they bounce back, how you can help them bounce back, how you can build that mental state, that place that kids can go to when, whether they're failing at a sport or they didn't play well or they're not getting the grades that they could be getting or should be getting. What advice do you have on that?
They're not potty trained and they're 4.
They're pooping in the middle of the floor, damn it. My kid carrying a hole.
No, they're not.
I blame my wife for this bullshit. You want to talk about setbacks? So my wife watches all these fucking TikToks and shit of these fucking women that just, they're like OCD and everything. Shit that comes in a container, you got to buy a separate container to put that shit in, right? So we've got a pantry and she'll buy a bag of fucking peanut butter stuffed pretzels, and they come in a nice little plastic jar with a lid, right? You normal
sounds nice.
A normal dude would say, "Hey, I'm just going to put this in the pantry." No, my wife has to put it in this little fucking Tupperware thing with a lid on it, and she puts that in there. Well, tonight my kid is carrying upstairs one of these fucking Tupperware things that is filled with fruity Captain Crunch. And he's holding it by the lid. So what happens? The fucking lid pops off. Whole box of cereal on the fucking floor. And I'm thinking to myself this whole time, I'm like, motherfucker, that's why you should have just left it in the goddamn cereal box. Because the bag would have been rolled up and he would have dropped the box of cereal and it would have been fine. Now
You're about to roll up.
Yeah.
You're about to roll up on her ass in the fucking bathroom or in the shower or something. Be like, yo, bitch, this fucking went down. It's your fault.
She was sitting right there. And I'm looking at him, dude.
Like,
there's cereal all over the fucking floor, man. I'm like, I go and get the vacuum. I clean it up. And the whole fucking time I'm thinking to myself.
What kind of vacuum you sport?
Well, we got 2. So we got a handheld Shark for the small jobs. And then we've got a Dyson Ball for the heavy lifting.
Yeah. Oh, no. But you still connected
No, we got our Black Friday sale.
Yo,
we're connected to the grid. Yeah.
You got a wireless vac?
No, we do have a cordless for the Shark.
Yeah. So I went.
That's cordless.
A step ahead of you.
And it empties itself when you put it back in the base.
Oh, isn't that gorgeous? No, I'm not talking about a robot. I'm talking about like a cordless vac.
Well, it's not a robot. Yeah, it's a stick vac.
All right, good. I'm a step ahead of you. So I'm sporting right now.
You just don't clean it up, too.
I just roll around in it like a fucking single dad shit.
Like a fucking hobo, yeah.
No, my kids come over and I clean the fucking house. I'm not an animal. Although this is my loft. This
Debatable.
Is upstairs.
Debatable.
I have a gate.
It's
all right. It's dirty. I'm not gonna lie. But downstairs I keep it clean. You know why? Because I'm a step ahead of Nick. I have on hand a cordless Dyson that charges itself and hangs from the wall. It's solid. I've had it for a while now. Although I will say that the bottom part kind of broke and I need to use duct tape, but it's still got the same strength if you strap it up and then you just dump it into the trash. I also am now the proud owner, and this was a dream I had. That's why I wanted an apartment.
Did your mic switch?
I have the rope. What?
Did your mic switch?
You can't hear me?
I can hear you. But
my headphones?
It sounds different.
It probably did.
I was like, why does he sound different?
No,
it sounds very tinny.
Hold on. Thank you for
not to cut you off in your rant. I was like, is that just fucking me or did his mic change?
No, I
That
appreciate
sounds
that.
like he's talking into a tin can.
But where's the why can't I pick my other device?
That shit done turned
I
off.
should be able to pick
Oh,
the
that sounds
mixer.
better.
There it went.
Yeah, but that's still whatever. That's better than what I had. These headphones are going to be shit. I wear these, but it should be giving me an option for my actual microphone. But you can't. You could just hear me through the thing, right?
Yeah, that sounds better than whatever it was on.
Yeah. So now it's just recording through the fucking Surface, which is how our friend Joe records every week. I'll say that. Like he knows what's up. But so anyways,
so you got a gate. You're not an animal.
Oh yeah, I got a gate. I'm up here, but so I've got the cordless Dyson that charges on the wall.
Yeah,
and then I got the robot Shark that empties itself. So I straight up tell that bitch, oh yeah,
go clean,
so the
motherfucker.
The only concern and the only thing I want to tell you about these, because I mean, no surprise, I've been on the robotic AI train for a long time here, and as soon as I saw robot vacuums and robot fucking lawnmowers, I'm all in. But to me, the robot vacuum, the weakness, and I've heard this from other people, if you got pets, this is the true story. This is a real thing. This is what happens, and it's happened not just to me. This is a true story of other people. But the dog or the cat may or may not have something of a bowel movement. Okay, and these vacuums do not sense bowel.
Oh, just smearing shit all over your floor.
They sense walls. They sense cliffs. They sense a lot of things. I'll tell you what they don't pick up on. Fucking dog shit.
The old Cleveland steamer in the middle of the floor.
So a word to the wise, if you're gonna get a robot Shark, which I did, and it empties itself, you're right about that. It empties. I spent good money on that. That was fucking a big goal of mine in an apartment, to just at work just be like, go vacuum my fucking place, bitch. And it fucking does it. And then you know what I named it? Marty McSweep. Marty McSweep.
Instead of Marty McFly.
I mean, so I'm a step ahead of you right now. You got to catch up.
Yeah, I don't.
But Shark and
the problem
Dyson
is we've got stairs, so we'd have to like buy one for every major room in the fucking house for it to make sense.
Oh,
until they build one that can teleport up fucking stairs.
I'm ahead of you. Apartment light.
I heard those robot stuff. The robot things don't like big ass mirrors. Like I've seen some shit where
it throws off the lidar.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It gets confused.
It can't detect itself.
Nope.
Nice.
It's just sonar. It's really just like sonar and radar. It's like the cars. Yeah. It's kind of crazy. But
anyway,
it worked.
Back to setbacks.
Well, not a setback. Robot vacuum setup.
A little bit of setback if it starts smearing fecal matter all over your floors.
That happened. That did happen.
Or your carpet.
That was my last robot vacuum. This robot vacuum is the future. This is the Shark. I used to have a Roomba. The Roomba smeared shit. This one will probably smear shit too, but my cat and dog have not shit for it. I put them in the crate. I'm like, if I'm vacuuming, you're going to go over there and just chill.
Nice. I like it. But I'm still not going to get a robot vacuum.
Are we not going to talk about how you have an animal that's still shitting everywhere?
I mean, we let you be on the podcast.
Accidents happen.
Why do you have to bring yourself up like that? Like we don't have to let you be on the show. I don't care if you shit. I'm not even there, dude. I can't smell it. Like you can shit.
You can poop where you want to. You can leave your friends behind.
You could poop if it's your party. You could, you can potty if you want to. That's it.
You can poop wherever you want in your own home. You can poop in your yard.
We record this show virtually. For those of you who don't know that, like this.
For all we know, you're sitting on one of those mobile commodes right now,
dude. I don't care what you're doing. You could be using a bidet with like really weird Indian food. I don't care because I'm not there. I can't smell you. Digital smell is not a thing yet. Although
Willy Wonka did it.
shifting is a did you know that? So digital car like the electric cars. There's
We need to
multiple
have an
brands.
intervention with you and digital.
Go for it. It's the only reason the economy is up right now, and you know it. But like it's all part of the. It's all
Pixie dust.
imagination in pixie dust. Yes, absolutely. So it's like the I think what's happening right now with AI, and Joe can cash me outside because he's not on the show. But you are witnessing the proof in the pudding of everything I have said about the pixie dust value of the dollar or money or anything else. You are seeing a very extremely volatile injection of proposed worth to something that has like astronomical growth that has not happened yet. And guess what? All the pixie dust, all the fucking paper rectangles are getting all hot and bothered. And they're like, oh, hey, baby, let's get wild. We're going to be creating so many of you when everybody's just sitting in their fucking trailer and playing video games like Ready Player One. Like, we're gonna kill it. And maybe, but it's all pixie fucking perception. I'm sorry.
So you
So
said it was the
angry.
Patriots and the Seahawks. Now I haven't been watching football. So y'all said they had like a 4 and what kind of season last year?
13.
Should have been 3-14. So we had a shithead coach. Let's get back to that. We had a douchebag of a coach, and he sucked. So we had the best coach of all time who got snubbed on the Hall of Fame. Everybody knows it. The greatest coach ever, but he's a douche. He's a loser, okay? He's an asshole. He makes everybody hate him, and he literally, if you come near him, he will flip you off and pee in your Cheerios on the spot. Like if you're eating breakfast, he will flip you off and then pee in your Cheerios, and then he'll say, have a good day, and he'll walk away. But he was a great coach, and he was fortunate enough to coach the greatest football player to ever lace up cleats in Tom Brady. So you've got a guy. So realistically, Bill Belichick is borderline Hall of Fame talent. But you get a borderline Hall of Fame talent, you give him the greatest player who's ever walked the earth, Jesus Christ in cleats, and you let him go out on the field and just dissect shit and go to the Super Bowl. So
somebody paying you to say this?
Yeah, people are paying me to tell the truth.
This is terrible.
That does not happen. Nobody pays you to tell the truth. People pay to lie.
This is
understand.
terrible information.
But at the end of the day, they kept him out of the Hall of Fame. You got Tom Brady, who probably inflated his value when he was in there. But it all comes back around, boys. I mean, this is a wonderful celebration of an underdog story, a team that was 4-13. The year
Josh
after
Allen going to the
leaves.
Super Bowl would have been an underdog story.
You know who Josh Allen rooted for when he was a kid? This is just
happenstance. I don't want to hear it.
Josh Allen was a fan of a team from the New England region. Josh Allen was inspired by a gentleman. I think his name was Thomas.
It was not. It was the Brady Bunch.
Thomas
Edison?
Thomas Patrick. Tom Brady? Is that what it was?
No.
Thomas Edward Brady, the third?
Listen, I didn't say he wasn't a troubled young man. I just said he should be there.
I don't want that in the internet. He's not the third. He's a junior. Fact. Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr. is his full and complete name. JT doesn't even know. He's just like, this guy's
I'm about to cut this episode off at 20 minutes in.
Oh, God.
Well, all right. So let's relate that. I mean, let's relate this to parenting. I mean, as far as comebacks, I mean,
Don't call it a
aside
comeback.
from, because kids are going to have setbacks, and of course they're younger, much younger than we are. They're far more resilient.
They have to be.
But
Scientifically, they have to be younger than us.
but
Unless you're
What about
cryogenically
any
frozen
setbacks?
and they bring you back many years later.
That's what I'm talking about.
They can
Nick's
do that
thinking
with their
fourth
pixie dust.
Nick is thinking fourth dimensionally, and I like it.
did you share some of your oregano with him?
No, I've been watching too much Fallout. That's all.
Straight as an arrow.
But
I don't know what you're
how
talking
about setbacks that we as men and dads have had? I mean, we've got them. We've got a lot of setbacks.
I'll tell you what, God likes fucking with me
how do y'all bounce
recently.
back?
I don't know, man.
do that.
Pure grit and determination, I guess. I was just kind of raised that you don't really have time to sit there and bitch about stuff and complain. It drives me nuts when my wife does it, and I'm like, you've been complaining about the same shit for a month now, but you've done absolutely nothing to try and change the situation or the outcome. I was like, what do you expect? And I on the other hand was just kind of taught, like, shit's gonna suck sometimes, and you just gotta fucking deal with the suck and keep moving forward, do what you need to get done.
sticker.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's just how you're raised, and I know there's younger dad. It kind of scares me about the younger dads. I don't know if you guys have the awesome pleasure of working with anybody from younger generations, but there's just no drive there. There's no motivation. There's no grit, no determination. It's just everything's kind of happy-go-lucky, and I can't, I kind of feel bad for those kids because I don't think they're prepared for. That's not how life is. I mean, sure, it's great when you're fresh out of college. You're still young. You haven't started a family yet. You don't have real fucking bills to pay. But when you're an adult, I mean, you don't have time to dwell on shit like that.
Here's something to kind of get you to expound on is we know that any man worth his salt or any father worth his salt, we know that sheer will and determination push us through a lot. But what about your team? What about the people in your corner backing you up?
Yeah, I mean, you do have to have a good support system. That's true. But you could have the best support system in the world, and if you're not willing to make a change yourself, it's not going to do any bit of good.
Yeah.
I mean, I look at life as ultimately you're responsible for your own outcomes, and any outside factor that comes in to help or support you is just a cherry on top. But I mean, it's really a life skill you just have to have on your own. I don't think anybody else can make you do something like that you don't want to do, overcome the impossible. You probably see the posts all the time about dads losing jobs or some sort of unexpected expense coming up, and they're like, "Hey, I need a side hustle ASAP." I think you're just born with that kind of drive, or you're not. I don't know.
How about you, Jason? Got a good team in your corner?
Yeah, I mean, I got to be honest. I think it resonates if there's like 6 dads listening each week, and I talk about the fact that I'm divorced and all that. Like, besides just being a fucking goofy asshole and getting fucked up and doing this show with you guys, like, I do think
to reflect on life.
Oh.
And I finished my microphone.
Yeah, it just came back. Yeah.
But that's what I'm talking about. It went to sleep. It went to sleep. Yeah, no, this is a good mic. This is a Neuheiser. This is solid. But or maybe
Sennheiser.
This is Germany, Sennheiser,
Yeah.
not a new. So there's let's not go there. But so this is a decent microphone. But to me, my parents, my family, I probably took those kind of people for granted at different points, and I continue to do so. I think all of us as human beings and as sons and as nieces and nephews and grandchildren, whatever the case may be, you take certain people for granted until you realize when the shit hits the fan, like, who's the guy that's coming to pick you up when your car breaks down, when you got a flat tire. And like, I got friends. I still got the same friends from high school, and they're good people. And
Hey, you have friends?
I do.
You can't have
I'll
friends.
be there for you when the na 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 na.
I knew
But,
you were.
so I got.
Know the rest of it.
Focus.
You guys want to dance in a fountain with me? We could do it.
No,
we could do a reunion. Let's do
a
the
fountain of
dance.
pixie dust.
That would. Yeah, that's fine.
That'd be
I got
dope,
a fountain
right?
in my town, so
Okay.
where my apartment is, I could send you guys videos. There's a fly ass fountain. It's frozen right now and it's not working.
We'll go
But in the
ice skate
summertime,
on it.
it's nice. It was sanctioned. No, they turned it off.
Well,
'cause
that's
it'll
just
freeze.
dumb.
No, it's concrete.
It's fine. It's fine. Expansion. It's open.
They're just gonna wait until it's warm and then they'll turn it back on.
Well, that's silly.
That's what they do. It gets real.
I like
fucking
my
cold
fountains frozen.
here.
Get a lot of that in Virginia right now.
Yeah, it's fucking yeah. This is yesterday and today are the first 2 days we've been above freezing in like the past 2 weeks. Fucking
all right.
2-inch thick sheet of ice everywhere for the past week. But I digress.
Long story short, my parents' family has always been around when shit hits the fan.
Yeah.
And that's your tribe, that's your people. For you guys, obviously, it's your wives, it's your moms, it's your aunts, uncles, whoever helped raise you and is there when you need it. It doesn't matter who it is. Like, I'm fortunate enough to have it be my parents who are still married, but for a lot of people, it could be Joe fucking Blow up the street. I mean, it could be
Don't
your
talk
uncle
about Joe
that.
like that.
Well, he didn't have to do blow up the street, okay? But
He does a little toot.
it's expensive. You do a little too, but to me, there's so much value. Teach your kids about valuing people that are going to be there when your car breaks down.
Yeah,
and I don't want to bring it back around to cars.
The right people, though.
There's probably about there's probably a person in the average person's life who's going to show up when your fucking car breaks down and you're fucked. One person, maybe two, maybe three if you're blessed. But you guys tell me if that's true or not. Who's fucking showing up?
The only people that I can count on are the people I keep in my direct circle. My folks, my wife. I mean, family directly. And not all my family. But most of the ones that I just associate with pretty regular. My orbit is very small. I don't really bring a whole lot of new people into my circle or anything like that.
Unless it's for a podcast.
Yeah.
Well, y'all aren't even new at this point, and that was just kind of on a whim.
We love you, dude. You saved this show. 100. I said it on the 100th episode. You're my boy, JT.
You did.
I love how you talk about how you don't have like a big like family or friend circle, man, because like it's such an honor because you bring so much to what we do and you've allowed the whole thing to keep flowing. Like, you really are a hero of mine. But I hear you, man. Like, sometimes you got to keep it close. You got to keep it close to the vest with family and friends. Like, it's.
The more you open yourself up to more people and everything like that, the more you open yourself up to disappointment. Because
or just being used and abused. I mean,
well, of course, but this is. I guess you can say that it's just me shielding myself, or but I don't even look at it like that. It's me shielding my family. As dad, I'm supposed to be able to protect them from all that BS, and it takes a lot to bring just anyone around your family. It takes a certain amount of trust. It's not that I don't trust people. I just don't trust people.
I think I developed it from. I mean, I was just ahead of a lot of my friends in a lot of aspects. I bought my first house before a lot of my friends were even thinking about buying a house. I was a little late to the getting married phase of life, and then we had kids, and most of my friends don't have kids. But I think really kind of starting to do the adult things early in life kind of pushed some people out of my life, because I just realized that, I forget the saying, but if you surround yourself with a bunch of idiots, well, guess what? You're gonna act like an idiot and be an idiot. If you surround yourself with successful, driven people that have good morals, well, that's what you're gonna fucking be. That's just how it works. And so I've pushed a lot of people out of my life, man, and some of it was just because I think things should be reciprocal, right? If you need help with something and I'm willing to drop what I'm doing to do it, I expect you to be able to do the same if I have to call on you for help. And if you can't do that, well, don't waste my fucking time. And that's not to say that I think everybody owes you something or needs to prove themselves to you, but the guys out there that have been through that, you know what I'm talking about. You've run into people in your life that you're just like, why the fuck do I even hang out with this motherfucker? They're either getting into shit or your morals just start going different directions. For me,
they're a fucking leech.
Yeah, exactly.
They're a leech, man. They just
Sorry.
try and suck all the good right out of your life and bring you down to their level.
And so I was going to say, so I have two good buddies that I think would do that. And it's ironic because one of them lives down in Alabama and one of them's in Tennessee. So I don't have any close buddies here. I still have some friends that I think if I reached out, they'd drop what they're doing. And that's shame on me for not doing a better job of taking care of that relationship and hanging out with them more. That's kind of one of my goals for 2026 is to just, get back in touch with some of those guys and stuff, because I think it's important for guys to have a local circle of friends that they can get together with and just do whatever. I mean, if drinking's not your thing, get together and go bowling, do something fucking together to have fun, go fishing together, go out on the lake, whatever it is you do for fun. But I think every guy needs that kind of circle of friends. And I see a lot of posts about dads that either move somewhere and they don't fucking know anybody, and they're like, hey, how the fuck do you make friends, in your late 30s, early 40s? And, I don't have a friend.
You start a podcast in Virginia.
Exactly.
Call it Time to Dad. So, that's the formula. You need to just tell them the truth.
Well, me personally, as a dad, and, it's important to surround yourself with people that are like-minded. Yeah. If you're, me personally, and most of this, I'll say this because I'm a recovered alcoholic, but man, I don't care if you like to drink, but the best place to do that, keep yourself out of trouble, is drinking home.
Yeah.
Go out to the shop if you got it, but, stay your ass at home. You shouldn't be trying to go out and make friends and get drunk.
It's so fucking expensive now too, man. It's just...
Well, even so, it's just like, man, if drinking's your thing, cool. But, then you got to think, okay, well, are you going to be willing to bring another person around your family that's going to be drinking as well? So, me personally, I'm fine. If I want a beer, I'll drink by myself. But, I don't know. I don't have room in my life for people that don't have this, similar priorities. Yeah. I mean, everybody's got different backgrounds, and I'm okay with that. But if their priorities are not their families, and being a good person in general, that's not somebody who I want to associate with. And now that I look back, I've got people that I went to school with that have kids that are already 21 years old, and for whatever reason, they may have thought the same thing about me. It's like, hey, they're not in the same place in life right now. So that's why, for happenstance, whatever, I don't have as many friends as I'd want or would have hoped to, but, I'm a lot more selective with the people that I surround myself with now. And I think that if you're wanting to make the ultimate comeback, I think picking the people your team, the people you want to surround yourself with, I think that's pretty vital. If you don't have that support system and people that hold you accountable when you're messing up, or just give you advice when you need it, or just wanting to listen, you don't need them.
I think
You don't need them.
Facebook kind of made it easy for me to weed out some people. Just reading the dumb shit people put on their timelines. I'm like, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, I dodged that bullet.
I just want to quote my dad on this podcast and just tell you all the truth. You can pick your friends, you can pick your nose, but you can't pick your friend's nose. And he told me that from a young age. But I want to talk about JT and like how proud we are of him. What's the update? Aren't you like, you took on a new like role with different achievements and shit? How's that going?
There's a little bit of a setback.
Okay.
I'm still waiting on my tuition reimbursement for my current job. Kind of chained to it for the time being.
I used to do that shit. I used to fucking have a job that reimbursed me. So how does that work? They give you like you submit it after the semester, or do you submit it after the degree?
Well, for me, it was both. After the semester closed, I submitted my transcript, and my company they'll reimburse for up to 16 hours or a couple grand, and I'm kind of needing that money back. I spent a lot of money out of my own pocket. So
for school, man. Like, so they don't cover 100%. They're covering up.
No, they don't. No,
what was the number? $2,000?
Yeah, about like 2,300.
That's garbage, dude. When I didn't even, I should have stayed. So I worked for a company that wasn't the best or the worst, but they were like a decent like size company, and they used to pay, I think it was up to 5,000 or whatever. And this was like 5-6 years ago, but that 23 is weak. That sucks, man. That fucking sucks.
Man. Yeah, that's like textbooks for a semester.
That's like one class.
Yeah.
Well, fortunately, that's all I took was one, and I
low trip.
Nonetheless, I'll take the blessing where I can get it.
You take $2,300.
Yeah, shit, I'll take it.
But that's hurting you trying to pay it back.
Yeah. So
you don't get any GI Bill stuff.
Oh man, I believe it or not, I've already been to college several times by now.
Right.
I've got a bachelor's.
Jesus, how did I miss that?
I've got a bachelor's.
No.
I've got a bachelor's and 2 associates degree.
You're
like my buddy that just keeps going back to school. He's got like 5 degrees.
You're just like subtly just fucking like crushing fucking like education, dude. I love that. But you're such a gift. Tell me more.
So I got my bachelor's in computer programming. I've got my associates.
As most people do.
I've got my associates in networking, but needless to say, when I did it, I didn't think location matters, and I refuse to live in a big city where there's a demand for stuff like that. So if we're looking at it, and then I also have an associates in culinary arts.
Well, no shit. I know who's cooking when we get together. Then.
Everybody has that. Come on, man.
But
I have an associates, and I hope this shit tastes good.
but both, all of which pretty much, for a demand, there you got to live in a bigger city, and I
would hire you just for all the shit on your resume, man.
Obviously, I decided to go back to school for.
Nice.
I'm sorry.
I said I would hire you just for all the shit on your resume.
in Texas, you think they give a shit? Like, I don't think anybody's like even looking at that. Like, I feel like there's different levels of value to it. But yeah, man.
Depends on what you're.
What are you applying
for?
for? You're overqualified because you just want to be like a volunteer firefighter and like save cats out of trees and shit. Like you're just like the most interesting man in the podcast for sure.
Most interesting man in the world.
Look at before this episode, he didn't even want you to know he smoked butts. Now it's just hanging out of his mouth.
Yeah, he's like, "What's up, bitches?
Like, fuck you, fuck you, and fuck me. I'm
new year, new you."
But by March or April, I should be looking at being able to work as an EMT. Couple companies I'm looking at, and then once I get
is the pay offset? Like, would that make it worth it? Just making that transition now, and not even worrying about the
JT
tuition.
Gives a fuck. Like, I think like this guy.
The pay is good, and for this area, it's I'll be making about $40,000 a year, and that's about 10 or 15 more than what. And now that's as an inexperienced EMT.
Mm-hmm.
Nick, you're missing the forest for the trees here. Okay, this is
I'm just saying. He said he's tied to the current job, meaning he would like to make the transition, but he's got this anchor of a fucking student loan he's waiting to get reimbursed for.
It's not a student loan. It's not a student loan. I'm looking to recoup the losses.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh. So
it's just pixie dust. Jason says, just don't pay it back.
This man was born in a manger. He's got the work ethic of a fucking ox.
He doesn't have Jesus hair though.
This show has once and for all settled that it is indeed pixie dust. This guy has 27.
Dust. I can assure you, if I tried to send,
he's got 6 different degrees. He literally could be making $300,000 in New York City right now as a computer programmer with a networking associates. Instead, he lives in Texas where nobody even knows he exists. He's a treasure to our show. Like JT is our Superman. He's the most interesting man on the podcast. I think we're gonna change the name.
Listen,
fucking guy.
After this show, I'm gonna email. He's like,
I might make 40,000 being an EMT. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm gonna email Wells Fargo after the show and ask them if they accept pixie dust as a form of payment. And I'm gonna screen share it next episode. Because they're going to be like, sir, we're selling your mortgage to another company. Not accepted. Fucking I can't just send them Monopoly money and be like, oh, well, Jason said it's just pixie dust.
Try it. No, I bet you I get you a lawyer. Fucking figure it out. This is America.
I don't think that's how that works.
Tell me if you tell me it's not pixie dust, it's like holding up the Michael Jordan poster in my living room, which I told the story today. But I got a picture in my living room. It's a big ass canvas. Just says, "Tell me I can't. Tell me I can't do it." Just fucking that's
inspirational.
That's what being a dad is getting past literally every 5 fucking minutes. A kid or an adult is going to say, well, you can't do that. You're never going to fucking fix this. Like, that's how I feel, man. And it's just it's very rewarding to get to a point where you don't even flinch when you've got like absurd obscenities and screams and horrible noises. And you're getting emails about noise complaints from neighbors. Like, these kids are like,
just send them a middle finger emoji.
Hey, just
simmer down.
But they're like absurdly loud.
Well, that's kids for you. All right, I'm gonna wrap this one up.
So
I hope the Patriots lose. I really don't. I don't want to see Seattle win.
Even if they do, okay. Worst case scenario, they lose.
Although
they've been to like eight more Super Bowls than
Seattle
is
Vikings. The rival of my wife's team, so that would be kind of rewarding if they won it, because she was talking mad shit going into the postseason, and I told her they weren't making it this year. So
Everyone should be rooting for the Patriots because there's no more Tom Brady
Yeah,
and
fuck
there's no
Tom
more
Brady.
Bill Belichick. There's like this like nice homegrown kid from North Carolina.
His interviews,
coach
his post game
who-
interviews are great, by the way. He's such a good kid. You can't not like him.
Well, Nick,
Hope this audio doesn't get fucked up. I don't know what you just said.
Oh, you can't hear me? I
This
said he's a
Robo-
good
You-
kid. I hope I like his
He's
post
such
game
a-
interviews.
23 years old.
Yeah.
He doesn't give a shit. He's been married since he was like 19.
Will
in
he
North
be
Carolina.
youngest to win a Super Bowl? Who's youngest to win a Super Bowl? I don't know that stat.
I think
Mahomes.
I think
I thought Mahomes was
He was what,
24.
19 or 20.
He would be. I don't know if they've talked about it, but I feel like he would be for sure. 'Cause he's 23.
QB 2.
If he wins,
His
Mahomes
first Super
was
Bowl
like-
he won when he was like 20, right?
24, I think Mahomes was.
Oh
Brady
shit!
was 24 and like
no,
8 months.
the youngest holder right now is Roethlisberger. He won it at 23.
Oh, okay.
23 years and 11 months.
How many months?
11.
So I bet you Drake
Yeah,
May will
he'll
beat him
scoot him out. He has a
by a month
Yep.
or by a couple of
yeah.
months.
That's gonna be funny. Oh well, there you go.
So there you go. Let's root for that.
Okay.
Let's root for the kids.
Let's do it. Do it for the kids.
He's a heck of a kid. The coach is not Belichick was
Yeah,
a
fuck
cockface.
Belichick.
So I want to close the episode telling dads not to be cock faces. Because listen, like Bill Belichick was probably statistically, irrevocably, with help, the greatest coach to ever coach football beyond Lombardi and whatever else. Statistically,
I just like his
maybe
sideline
Don Shula.
shenanigans.
Right. But he didn't get into the Hall of Fame on the first
I know.
ballot because he was such a fucking cunt. Because he was such a douchebag. And
You're not
even
wrong.
when he left the Patriots, organization, he decided to be a fucking cunt and a douchebag. And the owner stuck with, said, "Look, I know that I." You were the answer, Bill. You were the one. And he proceeds to fucking take a shit in his hat for like 3 seasons while by Tom Brady goes and fucking wins like another Super Bowl and just sets himself apart from everybody else. Like, but you have to be likable. You have to be relatable to get the public to at least understand that, hey, I'm just doing the best that I can. Because if you're a fucking cunt, and every dad should listen to this, if you're a fucking cunt, nobody wants to talk to you. Nobody wants to fucking be
You
around
will
you.
not get in the Hall of Fame.
You will not pass go. You will not collect $200, and you will not get into the Hall of Fame on the first ballot. So don't be.
And you will not get good Father's
Don't
Day
be.
gifts.
That's it.
Socks and underwear.
Just fucking be a
every
decent.
year.
Be a
all
good
year.
person. Be like JT. Make $40,000 when you could be a fucking millionaire because you want to live in Texas. Do it. That's what good people do. That's what
But it's Texas, man.
it's great. He's doing his thing. I mean, I've seen Friday Night Lights. I understand. There's some energy down there. People are all about it.
Hey,
Coach Taylor.
I'm living my
Yeah,
country
you
back,
sure are,
all right?
man.
So I mean,
Nice.
if I'd have made these choices when I was younger, I'd
Well,
be a
yeah.
whole lot better off. Made a lot of mistakes
Every dad-
made a lot of mistakes
Every
up
dad.
to now, but I've got a wonderful family here to help build me up. So that's where I'm going. It's a hard road, and I'll be a little bit behind some of these
That's
people
all right.
in the
Slow and steady
profession, but
wins the race.
Most
That's what
interesting
I'm aiming
man
for.
on the podcast. JT Mars.
All right, fellas. I'm going to wrap this one up. I got to go to the gym early. But they can see his last. No, they can't. But they can look it up. Anyways, thank you guys for hanging out with us. Don't party too hard at your Super Bowl parties. Yeah,
Don't
I
go
still
breaking
owe
my
you guys a.
heart.
I still owe you guys a special this
Right.
episode. So I will work on that, and we'll get somebody lined up by the end of February. But thank you guys for hanging out with us as always. Like, subscribe, come hang out in the Facebook group, and we'll catch you guys on the next episode. See you.
Be a good dad. Don't be a cunt.
Don't be a C word.